What are the strongest three traits of remarkable leaders? Hi, I'm Zach with Create Purpose Coaching. I work with leaders, small business owners, and entrepreneurs to help them make the shift from where they are and where they want to be in their business and their life, and also help them understand why they don't have it yet and what's getting in their way. So today we're wrapping up in the final video here, part 3 of the leadership series we've been going through together. And today we're talking about remarkable leadership and what are the 3 traits that all remarkable leaders role model. Because great leaders, the very definition of leadership is showing people the way. A leader is a role model. There's no argument behind that. Every leader is a role model. You, as a leader, you're role modeling. You're role modeling a set of behaviors that you are going to see duplicated across your team. So it's very important that you are mindful of what is it that I'm role modeling? Am I role modeling the type of leadership that I aspire toward? Am I being the type of leader that I desire to be? And that starts with how you show up each day and how you role model. And so today we're going to explore 3 key traits of remarkable leaders and how they role model it. And I drew a picture for you. Because what we have here is the 3 and they're all connected. The first one that role models, that leaders role model is confidence. So the first thing that as a leader you must do is role model confidence. Well, what is confidence? Because what I'm not saying here is fake it till you make it. That is not what I'm talking about. As a leader, though, you do have to have a level of confidence about who you are. And what confidence really is, if you get down to the brass tacks of what confidence is, it's not a feeling. It's not. It's a belief. It's a story that you're able to tell yourself. And it goes something like this. I am capable of figuring it out. I can learn. I can apply myself. I can figure this out, whatever it is. That is really the level of confidence I'm portraying here is as a leader, we must role model that. We must role model that. There's always an opportunity to grow. There's always something new to learn. It's that growth mindset. And when you have a growth mindset, you're instilled with confidence because you know you're not a fixed being. You know that you can develop and you can grow. And as a leader, you're not limited to your abilities. You get to tap into the abilities of your team. And that's the beautiful thing is, and when you have the confidence in who you are enough that you can let go, and give those opportunities to your team that are probably even more skilled in those areas than you, more gifted, and then that's a great outcome. But you have to have confidence in who you are first, knowing that I can grow through this. There's always an opportunity here, and there's a way that we can move forward together to create the results we want. So that's the first thing as a leader. We need a role model, is confidence. The second one on the chart here is courage. So confidence and courage go hand in hand. And courage has everything to do with being vulnerable. Because of the very definition of courage isn't that you're not afraid. Courage is actually, I don't know who defined it this way, but I love it, is acting in the midst of fear. It's feeling the fear and doing it anyway. That's courage. Acknowledging that, you know what, I'm scared. Acknowledging that this is unknown. This is uncertain. I'm fearful. I'm feeling some fear. But you know what? This is what I stand for, and this is what I believe to be the right direction, and I'm going to step into it, regardless, in spite of any fear or uncertainty that I'm feeling. So if you look at all the remarkable leaders that you look up to in your life, I promise you, they've role modeled a lot of courage with their team. And it's hard to have that courage if you don't also have that confidence. If you don't believe in yourself and your abilities to learn and develop and grow and figure it out and be resourceful, it's a little bit harder to be courageous. But when you have that confidence that we have the team, we have talented people, I'm surrounded by talented people. If I'm not, I am able to go recruit those people, and then the courage of being able to act and do what matters regardless of how you feel, regardless or whether or not you are afraid or not, or a little uncertain about the actions you need to take. It's making a decision and following through. That's courage. So the third one, and this one is important, is congruency. Because all remarkable leaders, they role model congruency, also known as alignment. They are very aligned. And in the first part of this leadership series, we explored how great leaders shift from this drive to impress everybody, and they shift from more of a desire to express who they are, their values and their purpose, and that creative expression, right? And that's what I mean by alignment and congruency. Oftentimes, our problem as leaders isn't achievement. It's usually not. We might think it's achievement, or we're not achieving at the level we feel we really want to. I think that's a distraction from what really is going on. And the problem isn't achievement; it's alignment. We're incongruent with who we are and what we find most meaningful, or we're not expressing it, and we're keeping it inside, we're hiding it, and we're not really being open and honest with our team. And so congruency is so important. Congruency is, again, you can't be confident and courageous without congruency, because without congruency, inside you're going to feel like a fraud. Inside you're going to feel completely inadequate. You're going to feel like you're faking it until you make it. And that is not a recipe for remarkable leadership. So it really is important as a leader to start leading from that inside out expression of who you are and what you desire to create as a leader. And you bring that to life inside your teams and your organization. And you do that through bringing confidence and courage to the equation. And when you can bring those three elements and you role model those, you show up more vulnerable, right? Courageous also means I'm vulnerable. I'm willing to say, I don't know. I'm uncertain of what the future looks like, but here's what I am sure of. I'm sure that you and you are extremely talented, and together we can figure this out. Courage, confidence. But then there's this congruency, because there's this inner expression with what you and your team want to bring to life. And when you can bring those three together, confidence, courage, and congruency, and you role model the way, you actually give permission to your team to do the same. You're creating a safe environment for them to play full out. And that's what I love. I love this idea of go play full out. Don't play not to lose. Go play to win. No, go just play full out. Bring your A game, because if you don't, you're holding back and you're not going to achieve high performance. You're not going to achieve the results that you deeply want to create in your teams. So, last thing, if you scroll down at the end of this video, you're going to see the 5 tweaks you can do to tap your next level of executive presence. I've been working with a lot of clients this past year, and there's 5 fundamental shifts that I'm noticing that when leaders are able to start to make these, a lot can change for them personally, just in their overall energy and enthusiasm and joy and how they show up each day. But then you also see it in the results that they're able to create within their team and the actual their team and the results that they can create. And so everything rises and falls on leadership, on your leadership. And you're watching this video because you care deeply about how you show up as a leader. And so I want to show up for you. I want to provide you helpful content to provide you new insights on how you can level up your leadership. And in the 5 tweaks to tap your next level of executive presence, I'm doing that. So check that out, download, subscribe to get it. I will send it directly to your email, your inbox. And I would love to hear from you, by the way. Drop me a comment below. Be sure to subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.